Rahu back. Rahu back. One moment, family. I got something to do. Rahu back. How's everyone doing today? 1 minute, let me get things together. I try to be on time for you all. When I say 9 o'clock, I would like to be on at 9 o'clock. Rahu back, my moderators. I'm going to need y'all today. Okay? 1 minute. I don't know why my nose is running so much. Be Paranen Empire Babasar, Wu Pa Bathal Matat Arastat, Wu Pa Tawubasanen Harar, Bara, Nabab Nadar Mukdar, Na Ut Mukdad Badet Pata, Na Ut Muklas Badet Yanun. Anuki Jah with Pa Ashuk, M Pa Paut, Wu Kalal Ashuk Kabun Jawaf Neye, Anuki Kasam M Pa Paut, Wu Pa Paut Kabun Kasam M Neye, Anuki Wahu Ameh Pa Paut, Wu Pa Paut Kabun Wahu Ameh Neye, Nukuk Kadur Naja, Ameh Kasam M Pa Paut, Wu Kabub Ameh Moj Kas Nukuk Kador Kawan Khalil Pafef, Nukuk Aro Jawif Papa Ut, Ameh Wase, Ameh Aradni, Kawun Leye, Bakoi Jawif Papa Ut, Anuki Yabed Bi Ye Nefasni, Papa Ut Kawun Anuki, Papa Ut Kador Nakuk Kador, Papa Ut Amol Nakuk Amol. Anun, Atum, Atun, Amon. Let us, Nawapians, Pa Samech Im Yanun, the Psalms of Yanun, page 43. Page 75, verse 43. Let us, Nawapians Abu Nawap, rejoice. What is a Kadesh Vanastatu, sacred feminine? She is a Sawatat, daughter, as a Fayetat, girl. She is a Shakatat, sister, as a Ayash, female. She is a Hametat, wife, as a lady. She is a Muldadtat, mother, as a Zazaztat, woman. She is a feminine, as a Gadatat, goddess. She is no stranger to the needle, for she can sew. She is no stranger to the pots and pans, for she can cook. She is no stranger to Masak, music, for she can play, Ganoi, sing, and Rakus, dance. She is always in the best of mental health. She is always in the best of physical health. She exercises to keep her outer katat body in shapely form. She eats moderately to keep her body shapely, healthy. She is always bathed. She is always washed and clean from forehead to Nashal Yadad, finger and toenails. Wabar, woolly hair, perfect. She is always fresh. Her body scent and any odor is a delight internally and externally. She is always dressed neatly, tidy, and is well proportioned, pleasing to the ayanat, eyes of others, beautifully cladded. She is respectful and respected, petite, gentle, graceful, soft-spoken, never boisterous, loud, obnoxious, annoying, displeasing, and offensive. The Kadesh Fanasul, sacred feminine, keeps the secret of a matronly maiden and will never tolerate physical abuse nor mental abuse, protects her children and her home, respects her masculine only if he respects her. Her Raham, womb, is a temple of Salafal, ancestors, a secret laboratory for the creation, shaping, forming of all living Sawa'u, sons and Sawa'u, daughters. Her mouth and hand and katat, vagina, as a whole body, she only offers to the soulmate, no other. She is a one man's mate and companion. Always lives by Patarak, the way, remembering always she was given the Sayim, divine gift of the mitochondria DNA, keeper of her Sanaf species, story of her ancestral heritage. Rejoice in the sacred feminine. Now, the last update that I had when I was going off on Coffrey and her daughter, I deleted it because Baba doesn't want me. He said it's not ladylike to be using foul language. He said he understands what I'm going through, but he would like for me to work on it. And he said, you know that saying, forgive them, Father, they know not what they do. He said, so, let me take this off. He says, so just ignore them because they know not what they do. You know, they're not of us, even though they're here. Many are called and few are chosen. There are many people that come amongst us that are here for whatever reasons. They may have read the books and became intrigued with the doctrine. Some of them know who the master teacher is. Some of them are sent by the evil ones. Some of them come because it's the end thing to do, to throw on a garb and to say I'm a part of whatever. You know, I call this one brother, I used to call him Brother Dashiki because he was never, I used to see him in the Parah, but you can tell that he just took the dashiki and threw it on to blend in with everybody. You understand? This isn't something for everybody. Like the master teacher has stressed, it has to be in your DNA. The reason why I read the Sacred Feminine is because there are men and women in this tribe that have constantly disrespected me, and they have disrespected the master teacher. And many of them behave this way because the master teacher is incarcerated. But if he was home, trust me, none of this would ever be going on. They're behaving this way because the master teacher is incarcerated and they feel like, okay, now he's not there, he's in there. You know what I'm saying? When the lion's away, the mice will play. You understand? Or just like I said before, I've said many times, whenever your parents leave to go on vacation, all of a sudden there's a party in the house and they start to act up. And then when they come, they start rushing to clean up the home and to fix things up, to pretend that they were living a good life, or to pretend that everything was peaceful. But while they were gone, all types of havoc, and they had girls in the house, and the sister had boys in the house, and they was smoking reefers, and they was drinking and partying, and you know, and they have to position the furniture a certain kind of way because somebody done burnt a hole in the couch from smoking a marijuana or smoking a whatever. This is the same thing that's happening now. Like the master teacher is gone. Just like the story of Thutmose, when he left to go get the divine teachings, they started to act out, sexually act out with each other. They began partying, they began laughing, and they played everything as if it was a joke. So our women are sacred feminine, and we are not to be disrespected by these brothers talking down to, calling a B word and all this other stuff, and suck my this and that. We are not to be spoken to like that. We are sacred women and sacred women of the Most High. Now, today, I have a few people up on my wall, and these people need to be exposed because of the things that they have done in the tribe. And this has a lot to do with the master teacher's freedom. Okay? So I know I say this is a legal update because it is about legal. These are the people that are in the master teacher's way, or these are people that used to walk with us that don't walk with us anymore, or claim that they walk with us, but they don't. So as you can see, there's a brother, Marcus Lucien is on my wall, and I have Janet Denise Overton. Let me go over here to the wall. I have Marcus Lucien. This is the brother that's in Haiti, and look at him. Now, he sent this picture to the sister Bastet, right? Because we sent him money, and I'm going to get into it about this devil, this black devil right here, because he's a black devil, all right? And they always pretend they're so righteous. I got an email with this brother saying he's a Cosmosian and all that, knowing doggone well he don't walk with us anymore. Okay? And when he sent this picture with the red, I should have known he was a freaking red devil. All right? And this is Janet Denise Overton. That's her real name. She's married to a man named Dwight Goins. So that's why she calls herself, everybody says Janet Goins, because she's a married woman. And I call her Janet Denise Overton. the lascivious scallywag. Okay? Do you know what the word lascivious means? It means to be overt in things that you do. It means to be overtly sexual, but in a disrespectful way. And I'm going to get into that too. And I find it really strange that her last name is Overton, and the lascivious means to be overtly sexual. Okay? And this is her name, Jan E.T. All right? Make no mistake. She's dangerous, she's evil, and she's disrespectful. She's disrespectful to her husband. Look at her here with this brother all booed up, with his breast, her breast low. Is that your husband? No, that's not the white. Her husband is a light-skinned man. Let me explain something to you all. As Sabians, as sacred feminine, we do not hug up on brothers like this. We have a handshake that we do that was passed down from the ancestors for us when we greet each other to be respectful to one another. So when a brother sees a sister and a sister sees a brother and they shake hands, they hold the thumb and a forefinger and bow to one another. We do not embrace and touch each other. You got your breasts all over on this brother, posing with the tight clothes on. This is not how we dress, with the feather in her hair, because she's supposed to be some feather pea or whatever. And then she over here, she got on the yellow, the same color Fatima, Mary Elaine York, Dale Elaine Brown's daughter, when she was in doing that ritual for Sam Haynes, she had on yellow too. And y'all don't believe me. Don't believe me like the master teacher said. Check it out. You will see that that is one of Sam Haynes' colors, is yellow. Okay? And this is Anitra. I'm going to get into this a little bit later as to why she's up here. Yeah, she's not with us anymore, but she plays a major role with her and Janet. And you'll understand later. And that's the brother, Alexander Glenn. He also works with Janet, and he is also a Luciferian. He's a devil. He's another black devil. And this is his wife, Mufida. Her name is Tammy Janelle Houston. Tammy Janelle Houston. That's her name. And his name is Alexander Glenn. He operates a limousine service company on across the street from a graveyard somewhere in the not Decatur, in Fulton County somewhere, you know. And I like I said, I'm gonna get into it with y'all. This is a picture of me and Janet, and I just wanted to put that picture up so y'all could see that I know her. Okay, this was the day that this woman here, Zanitra, set up a legal call with the master teacher, and after the call, in the lobby of my hotel, we took a picture. We took a picture right there. All right. So I should have took the comments off. I apologize. My moderators, y'all got to do all this work, but don't worry. So this is the wall of shame, okay? And I'm gonna get into it, and we're gonna begin with this brother right here. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about him, all right? But first, I have some interesting things that I need to read to you all from the words of Panabab Yanun. Wow, Hatat the J.A. Hatat the J.A. All you got to do is when they get up and they be disrespectful, just delete them so they're not in at all. You know, you can just remove them so they won't ever be able to come back on my channel. They'll have to create a whole nother name to come in again, okay? Can everybody else hear me? Is everything good? Because all I see is delete, delete. Rahubat, Nafir Ba, Rahubat, Hatat the J.A. All I have is my moderators up here. Is everybody else in the room? Tua? Okay, good. As long as you are. Rahubat, sis, Catrice. Yes, I'm good. Cash Elite, sis, no one has done what you do. Don't feed into the devils. They all talk peace and appreciate you. Yes. Oh, yeah, I'm not feeding into them. I had a long talk with my ancestors. I also had a long talk with a brother earlier today, and also had a talk with a sister. So I had two people talking to me about how these evil people are, how they get so jealous, and they come on here and they start attacking me. Okay, I understand. Okay, so let me move on. Let me read this first. This is from the book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 8, and this is in L's Holy and Jill. This is a book written from the master teacher. This is Our Crown, those who are the 144,000. So I'm going to read this out of this Revelations chapter 13, verse 8. And all who dwelled on the planet Earth worshiped to him, the beast, the United States, and its pale Jewish image of Jesus. In worshiping this image of the fake Messiah Jesus, you are actually worshiping the so-called Jew. The Christians and Jews whose names are not written in the scroll of life of Lamb and original seed who was slaughtered since the formation of the world, since Cadmon, Adam, and the Chabas, Hawa, Eve, sons when Cain slew his brother Abel. He who has it, then it's going on, he who has an ear, then listen. Now I'm going on to Revelations chapter 10, 13, verse 10. So I already read 7 and 8. Whoever is meant to be in prison because they did not die right away will be in prison without a fair trial. Those who are not, now this, let me explain. This is talking about our race of black Nagar Nadu. This is talking about our race of people, okay? It's not saying, it's talking about our race. Y'all know that a lot of our brothers are incarcerated. A lot of our brothers and sisters, thank you, Cash Elite. A lot of our brothers and sisters are incarcerated in prison. So this is what the book of Revelation is explaining, and this is very important for me to read today. It says, Revelation chapter 13, verse 10, in L's Holy and Jill. This is the revised book of Revelation written by the hands of Dr. Malachi Z. York. As you can see his name right here, Dr. Malachi Z. York. It says, whoever is meant to be in prison because they did not die right away will be in prison without a fair trial. Those who are not killed right away are carted away like animals to unsanitary prisons. And whoever is to be killed by a sword, then he should be killed by the sword. So right now, right here are the holy ones, their patience and faith, because when things get bad, they are the only ones who stay. Only those who persevere, only those with perseverance and endurance will be able to survive the hardships and tribulations and remain amongst the faithful up until the time of ease. And I, John, son of Zebedee and Salome, saw another beast, unlike the first beast, coming up out of the planet Earth. The fact that it came up out of the earth has the meaning that this beast took its leadership. It was not given power by the people. It had two horns, representing the many antichrists or many Dajjals who have been given power throughout time around the world from both religious and political arenas. They rise up in power to fool people by their meekness and supposedly good intentions. They appear as lambs, innocent and genuine for the masses of people, but in actuality, they are frauds. Two such Dajjals are John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States, and Pope Paul VI. They were both in power during the birth of the Antichrist. These two horns represent the division of church and state. John F. Kennedy was a Catholic, the first Catholic to become president of the United States. His demeanor was extremely pleasant and likable, which captivated both Caucasians and Nubians. Yet it was JFK who was responsible for starting the Vietnam War and granting funds to NASA for extensive outer space travel and exploration. Pope Paul VI was the first pope to ever come to the United States On October the 4th, 1965 AD, the Pope visited for 13 hours under the pretense that it was a personal appeal to the United Nations for peace. Pope Paul VI, as such, succeeding popes made extensive use of his power to control not only the religious fraction of the state, but also the decisions which are made by the political heads of the various countries around the world. These two horns are represented the two seats of power from America to Israel, and now Israel to America. The world will be deceived into thinking they are humble or gentle like a lamb. Yet he, the pale Jew, speaks out just like the beast of America. Now, I'm reading L's Holy Injil. L's Holy Injil. It is a book written by the Dr. Malachi York. It is a revised edition of the book of Revelations, and it is called L's Holy Injil. I do believe you can buy one on eBay, or maybe someone may have an extra one that they can give to you. Because the ones on eBay, they want like $1,000, $1,500, and $800 for a book that Dr. Malachi York sold for $100. Now, why am I reading that? Because in the book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 8, it says the only people that are going to make it are the children of the Most High, those whose names are written in the Lamb Book of Life. Now, I had asked the master teacher a question one day during a legal call. I asked him if he had a pen. He said, no, I have a pencil. I said, oh, why don't you have a pen? He said, because with a pencil, I can erase. And I said, oh, I wanted to laugh because I understood telepathically and mentally what Dr. Malachi York meant. Oh, it was $25 back in the day. Oh, no. This is the big book, L's Holy Injil. And so what was funny was the master teacher was expressing that to me. And what made me laugh is because as Tahuti, he is the subscriber. And the master teacher is the one to put the names in the book of light. Okay? And so if he's writing with a pen, with a pencil, he can erase it. And if your name was there, okay, all right, you want to play games? He can erase your name out of the book of life. Now, I wanted to get into, so another reason why I read Revelation chapter 13 verse 8 is because it says in this chapter, it talks back here about how they always pretend that they with us, but they really not. You understand? And so all of these people on the wall, they all have the same thing in common, because these are people, other than Janet, I never really worked with her, but she was in Colorado, and at one point, the master teacher, they would ask me, if you want to write Baba Tabajek, you could send us your letter and we'll send it to Baba. That way Baba can get it right away. But then I thought about it myself. Why would I send you my personal letter, Janet Goins, so you could send it to Baba so that you could read my business? And who's to say that you're going to actually send my letter to him? They was just playing games from the door. And like I said, I'm going to get into it. I'm going to put my foot up her behind because it's been a long time coming. So now, the reason why I said Revelation chapter 13 verse 8 is because it says, and all who dwell on the planet will worship him, the beast. Meaning they will live in the image of the beast. They will worship the beast. They will live like them, eat like them, dress like them, think like them. But then when they come around us, they pretend that they walk with us. They pretend that they're one with the master teacher, but they're not. And those of us who walk with the master, we know, because the diction of a person that walks with the master is very different from the diction of a person that doesn't, okay? But they're very good at fooling you because they can come as wolf in sheep clothing, as it says here, and all who dwell on the planet earth worship to him, the United States, and this pale Jew image, the Jesus, and worshiping his image, the fake Messiah Jesus, you're actually worshiping the so-called Jew, the Christians and Jews, whose names are not written in the scroll of life of Lamb, and the original seed who was slaughtered. In other words, who was slaughtered since the formation of the world. Okay? So, in other words, they pretend, like the master teacher said, there are those who say they are Jews and they are not, yet they are the synagogue of Satan. However, there are those that say they are Sabaeans, but they're not, yet they are the synagogue of Satan. You feel me? So now, I took some notes here so that I won't lose focus. Okay? Now, the purpose of a person like Janet Goins and no what? Let me go to this wall about this brother Marcus Lucien first. Let me dust him off and get this black devil out the way. I'm about to show y'all his picture now. Let's go to this wall because I don't want to play no games tonight. Okay. This brother is from Haiti. Okay? And I got in contact with him through connections through the master teacher, right? I needed to speak to somebody because I wanted to find out what was going on with Panabab Yanun. Because I was told by the people in Kenya that there were people that were doing things, but the people that was doing the witchcraft and the voodoo were in Haiti. So I called out to Panathardo. I said, I need to talk to somebody from Haiti. I don't know no Nawapians. So one day when I was on the live with our Manuma, he put in a chat room and said, I'm from Haiti. I'm from Haiti. And his name came up, Marcus Lucien. I said, yo, email me, brother. Email me. So he emailed me. The first time I spoke to him, I was explaining to him about the people that were attacking me. I said, I need you to contact somebody for me. I said, I need you to contact a voodoo priest because there are people in Haiti that are doing things to me and they are doing things to Baba. So when I first started talking to him, he told me to get a coconut and he said, punch a hole. Yeah, he said, write the name of the person that's bothering me on the coconut, put the coconut under my bed, and then urinate on the coconut, and then put the coconut under my bed, and then when I'm done, punch a hole in the coconut and drink the water from the coconut. I said, listen, okay, these ain't no coconut freaking people. These are black devils. These are evil people. These are wicked people that have done things to Baba. All right? I said, get me in contact with a freaking voodoo priest. I need to find out what's going on. And he did. The voodoo priest said, yeah, they're trying to kill you. They're trying to kill your brother, who's really your son. And they were going to kill you and then afterwards kill Baba. The man told me he wanted all this money. I said, look, man, I'm looking at this man because what he did was the voodoo priest looked and they seen my future. And they say, oh, this girl got a lot of money. And in my mind, I'm like, I don't have no money, mister. I got money from a settlement. I said, I got money from a settlement. You understand? And this money I got to stretch to pay my rent and my bills. Like, how much do you want? And then he started to talk to the man and tell the man, because the man didn't speak English, and he from Brooklyn, New York. Marcus Lucien is from Brooklyn, New York. He used to live in a community, in an Ansardo Law community on 719 Bushwick Avenue, and he got kicked out for being a space cadet. But really, he got mental issues. He's crazy. He got some serious mental pain. If you look at the way his head is shaped. He got like this egghead shape. You see? Look at his head. He crazy. The nigga is crazy. And I'm going to finish telling y'all all the things that what happened with him. So I pay the dude the money. He goes to collect the money, and he's being the middleman. But all the while he's talking with me, he's also talking with Dentutt Ray, who's in contact with Seneb, who's in contact with Mary Elaine York and Fatima and them. You see? He's playing both sides of the fence. So that's why today it's backfiring on him, okay? So now this dude start talking, saying, okay, baby. All right. So I said, listen, stop calling me baby. Don't talk to me like that. I'm not your woman. Okay. I'm your sister. You address me as Tabitha or whatever, but don't call me no freaking baby and start talking all that sweet crap to me because you over there starving in Haiti and you don't got no freaking money. I'm sorry, I don't got time to read the comments, y'all. You can email me at ashantizulu@gmail.com, okay? Now, and if Uma York has anything to say about me, she needs to speak the truth. That's all I gotta say. So now, what happened was the guy that he got in contact with worked with me to protect me and did some things to protect Baba. And how I knew that it was true and what the man did was good is because Baba came to me in a dream and said, I feel good. He was standing up, walking back and forth in my living room. And I'm not going to get into that. I just want to get into it with this dude right here because he's a trifling, black, hating freaking devil. Now, after I felt Baba was protected, he felt good. I was protected. I felt good. I really didn't want to deal with them anymore. And then this brother here started talking to me, being disrespectful, saying, just out the blue of his mouth, he said, what? Because I said, listen, man, I don't think I can make it with all of this, all these spiritual attacks and all these evil people doing stuff to me. I was like, I said, look, I've done anything to these people. Why they hating on me like this? So he started screaming at me, talking about what? Because you want some. He started acting like I wanted to be sexually active. I said, what are you talking about? I said, and in my mind, I'm like, he doesn't know. But one day he's going to find out. He's going to know who I am because I'm not no promiscuous whore. You understand? And that's why I started off this call with the Psalms of Yanenen about the sacred feminine. I am a sacred feminine. All right? We don't lay around and sleep with men. In fact, I'm from another world. We don't look at mortals the way women on earth do. That's why when Panabab Yanun wrote the book called, the Patara called Women, Planet Earth, he said women, planet Earth. He did not say women from another star system or women that are not from here. He did not say women demigods, women planet Earth, women half. He did not say that, okay? So this devil, this black devil, was disrespectful to me, and I said, I cut him off. So about a year or so later, right, it was around his birthday last year, because he was born November the 4th, 1966, all right? And so I said, okay, I don't know what happened. Something made me reach out to him. He did a spell, I don't know. So I was like, yeah, Rahul Bat. He was like, oh, Rahul Bat, sis, oh, Rahul Bat. And I said, listen, I know what happened. They told me Baba was sick. And I saw Baba in a dream, and Baba wasn't feeling good. He was looking like the deity E.T. from the movie E.T. He had this white stuff all over him. So I got in contact with the brother, and I said, listen, Baba's not feeling well. I need you to see somebody, but don't go see that brother. Go see somebody else. He was like, yeah, I know somebody that's really good. I'm going to go see him. So he gets in contact with a voodoo priest. And I'm not going to put the voodoo priest picture up here because the voodoo priest is not the person that's to blame, even though he's evil too. But this nigga right here should know better because he lived in the Ansar Law community, all right? You know how the ropes is with the master. And on top of that, whenever you ask me, my goddaughter, the other Sabian brother, and the other Sabian sister for money, we put our money together to send you money over there to eat. This brother sleeping on crates, living like a bum in a raggedy shack place, and I felt bad, and we would send him money. So now what he did was, he went to the voodoo priest, and the voodoo priest said, yes, Baba is really sick, and there's something that I'm going to do to fix it. And that's how I found out that, now I already knew that Baba was, that they did a ritual with the coffin, but I didn't know that it was done in Haiti. Okay? So I found out from him, the voodoo priest told him that they did a ritual against Baba in Haiti, right? And so I said, what? He was like, yeah, they did it here. He said that it was a group of people that flew from the United States and came to Haiti and did the ritual on the master teacher. All right? And they put Baba's stuff in a coffin. All right? And so this brother knew this, right? That they did this to Baba. So the man said, listen, what we got to do is we have to reverse what they did. And this is what we're going to do. They told me what they needed. They told me how much it would cost. I took money out of my own account. All right? I had $16,000. I'll get into that later. But really, it's none of y'all business. But if y'all want to know, I don't mind telling y'all. And I took my money and sent it to this brother so that they could work to clear the way, the path for Baba, to right the wrong with what they did against him in Haiti for the master teacher. Now, the master teacher said that the reason why Haiti had that earthquake was because they went over there and did some rituals against him. The master teacher also said that the reason why Hurricane Katrina happened is because those witches and evil people in New Orleans and Louisiana did some witchcraft on Baba as well. Okay, so the ancestors sent the hurricane over there, and then they sent the earthquake to Haiti. So, like I told you, Marcus Lucien, you freaking idiot, I said they are watching you. Y'all keep on thinking that this is fake, this ain't real, Baba's not an extraterrestrial, some of us are not their children, extraterrestrials are not real, the devil is not named Zuin, he's not a reptilian. Y'all think this is all a freaking joke. And some of you know it's not a joke. But my thing is this. If you really was concerned about Baba's life, nigga, you wouldn't have did what you did. All right? And now I'm about to tell you what he did. So now, part of what I did, right, with the man told me, I'm going to have a big party. He said, I'm going to feed people for Dr. Melikazi York. I'm going to feed a group of people at the cemetery. I said, okay, no problem. I got in contact with the sister Matt, got in contact with another brother whose name I will not mention, got in contact with another sister and another brother, and we got the money up and sent it to Marcus Lucien. And nigga, don't lie, because I got the freaking Western Union receipts, okay? We sent you the money, and then we sent the money to somebody else and somebody else's name in Haiti. The man did a big, it took him 3 days. They partied for 3 days, and they cooked all this food and for the people there. And he called me and FaceTime and said, look, Taba J, you did all of this. I said, no, I didn't. Don't do that. He kept stopping people. This is the woman that did this. Say hi to the woman. I said, hey, yo. I said, I don't get down like that. You don't need to tell anybody or show my face because that is not my heart. All right? Those people are over there. Feed them. Let them eat. Let them have fun. Let them feel good. I said, in my mind, I felt good. I said, these are my people. We are the African people, and these are my people. And this nigga the whole time was scheming, okay? Playing both sides of the fence. And then when he was in line feeding, he said, yo, it's this dude. He coming back for seconds. And in my mind, I was like, so feed him the seconds. It ain't your food. I'm sending money for y'all to cook. They made chicken, rice, corn. It was a big, long line and a bunch of people that they fed. And then the man told him, now I need you to yell out Dr. Melikazi York and say my name. Say Dr. Melikazi York. Say Deborah Yehuda. Say Melikazi York to redeem Baba for the devilishment that those devils did against the master teacher in Haiti. Okay? So as time goes by, the voodoo priest tells him that I'm a queen. He says, she's a queen. You're a queen. You're a queen. He FaceTimed with me and said, a man want to talk to you. He said, you're a queen. He said, you're Madame Maye. He said, that means you're like his wife, but you're not his wife because they know that I'm Baba's wife. okay? And I said, oh, okay. He said, wow. The man said, wow, you're so beautiful. You're a queen, you're a good woman. So one day he calls me and says to me, how did you do it? I said, what do you mean? He said, how did you stay? He said, because the voodoo priest told him that I wasn't sexually active for so many years, that I've been faithful to Baba since he's been in there. So this brother asked me, how did I do it? I said, what do you mean, how did I do it? He said, all these years, Tommy Jet, without being with a man. I said, well, I'm not from this planet. And how I explained it to him was, I said, just like in the movie Avatar, when the woman made it with someone from Earth, the beings on that planet didn't respect her. Because if you watch Avatar 2, they didn't want nothing to do with her and her family. And then they was looking at their fingers and said they got 5 fingers and they don't have 4. Just like on this planet, when you mate with a mortal, it would be like mating with a monkey. And so my ancestors communicate with me, and I was given strict instructions from the master teacher to keep my body clean, inside out, outside in. And so some men, because they're monkeys, all right, they're thinking with their lower selves, and they're not respecting me as a woman. They try to come at me that way and think that the men and the women are very jealous of my relationship and my dedication to Wu Sabat and to Baba. And they're looking at me like, oh, if I say the right thing at the right time, I could probably take her from the master teacher. So this dumb nigga, I don't know when he did it, because I forgot to ask the people in Kenya. And matter of fact, I have a conversation of the woman telling me. She said, Tabujet, do you understand? Do you understand the wickedness and how evil that is for somebody to sacrifice a dog? She said, Tabajet, not a goat, not a chicken, but a dog. She said, Tabajet, that is the wickedness. That is some real wicked stuff to do. This brother wanted me for himself. He wanted me to be his mate. And see, the thing is this. You, first of all, Marcus Lucien, because I know you're listening, you live in a nasty, disgusting freaking house. You're a bum. You don't have money. You have nothing. You don't have a decent place to bring a woman to lay down, to lay beside. You don't have furniture. You don't have a place to cook. You don't have, you live in like a bum, bro. So how could you want, and I'm gonna be honest with you, even though they told me he was trying to make me his mate, make me his woman, I think it was just jealousy. I think he was just jealous because the voodoo priest kept telling him, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to be this. And they said that Baba's going to come out, that he must come out. And they were saying all of these good things. And he was getting jealous and just wanted to ruin it for me. That's all. Because there's no way in the world that you could ever think that me, a woman like me, would ever want a brother. I was never, ever interested in you. Your mouth is filthy. You don't respect women, okay? You look pissy. You look nasty, all right? You're not a respectful man. You don't carry yourself like that. And then on top of that, you don't walk with us. You had a responsibility and a job to do to clean up the mess that them people did in Haiti, okay? And you didn't. You could have redeemed yourself, brother. You could have redeemed yourself. But you know what? You know how they say? They say, like it says in Revelation chapter 8, they are not the children of the Most High. You will find iniquity is inside of them. Because even when they try to do good, they can't. So, nigga, you went and got a dog and sacrificed a dog on me and Baba. Now, how do I know? Because one day me and Baba was having a telephone call, and Baba was upset with me, and he kept telling me the men are out of order. And I kept saying, what are you talking about, Baba? I'm not doing it. And he said, Atabajet, I'm not going. And he hung up and was upset. And me and another sister who paid for my flight and my fare for me to go take care of something, she said, Tabajet, how did Seneb know so quick that you and Baba had an argument and that Baba hung up? I said, girl, I don't know. I said, maybe he's some kind of informant. But I thought I said to Sanab that he needed to mind his business. And I can't stress this to some of you enough. Like the thing is this. I expose people on the wall, right? Because of their wrongdoings. But I'm not in people's personal lives and their businesses unless it's interfering with our tribe. You understand? In other words, I mind my business, but not to the point where I don't care. Okay? So the thing is this brother here was, I don't like the way he talks. I don't like the way he looks. He's not my type. You understand? I never ever told this brother that I was interested in him, but he was talking with Dentut Ray, who used to like me when we was in Athens. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I could have got a stick, I would have had to smack Dentut Ray because Dentut Ray was being so persistent to try to talk to me when I was in Georgia that it was starting to feel like, yo, is you a rapist or something? Like, bro, I said no. No means no. Like you men see a woman that's shaped really nice, that carry herself like a lady, and you want something that does not belong to you. Okay? Just like King David did with Bathsheba's husband. You understand? And Baba broke it down to me. He said, Taba J, what is the most valuable thing to a man? And I said, his mind? He said, no, I'm not thinking in that way. So what is the most valuable thing to a man? A man could have a house. A man could have jewelry. A man could have everything in the world. But the worst thing that could ever happen to a man is for another man to take his woman and lay with his woman. Now, y'all watch that show, Love and Hip Hop, and you'll see Stevie J, who was dating a girl named Mimi, and a guy named Nico took Mimi and publicly humiliated her. You see, this is the mind of a man. They're immature, they're dangerous, they're weak-minded, and they are evil. And that's why Panatharu reminds us as women to be careful about the men on this planet. And Baba says, and our ancestors say to us in the Lotus Book of Life, don't let them do to you like John F. Kennedy did Jacqueline Kennedy. When he set her up, dressed her up, played with her mind, even drugged her up to have sex with the devil that they conjured up on earth, tied her down, and she gave birth to the devil on earth. It wasn't voluntarily. It wasn't voluntarily. The man set her up. Okay, like this nigga did. Took a dog, sacrificed a dog against me and the master teacher to break us up. And then he said, and then I called him, I said, yo, what's going on? What y'all doing over there? He was like, nah, we doing something to help you. Nah, I said, no, something ain't right, man. I said, I'm not stupid. I know Baba. I've known him for so long. We always talk on the phone. We always have conversations. He told me don't say nothing. I said, no, something ain't right. He said, what happened? What happened? I said, ask the man. The man said he was jealous. I said, jealous? Jealous of what? He wouldn't say nothing. And then Marcus didn't want to talk to me no more. I said, oh, you don't want to talk to me no more, nigga? I said, okay. I hung up. I said, it's all good. I'm going to find out what this is all about. You understand? And then for 7 days, I was pissed, y'all, and I understood what he did. You understand? And then I got in contact with Baba's nephew in Ghana, and he said he wanted you for his own. He sacrificed a dog. And how do I know? Because that's what they do in Haiti. They sacrifice dogs. They sacrifice pigs. This is the mentality that they do, and they stole their way of living because the original Haitians are from Benin. They're from Nigeria. They're Nigerians. They from Benin. Okay, so if any of you know the history of Benin, that is the root of voodoo. Okay, and so, but the Haitians, you understand, took their teachings and their studies from Benin. And the reason why, and I said to myself, now I know why y'all suffering so much. And now I understand why y'all don't have nothing. Because instead of using your magic to work for you all, y'all sitting around doing voodoo against each other. Putting magic when the ancestors gave you these gifts, gave you these skills to fight the enemy. And you niggas are using it against your own. So guess what, Marcus Lucien? Whatever you got coming to you, whatever's getting ready to happen to you, you brought that on yourself, my brother. Okay? I'm not guilty of anything. I was your sister. I saw you hungry. I saw you without food. And I saw my people over there starving, and I felt bad. And out the kindness of my heart, I sent you money, and look what you did. You went and turned on the master teacher, working with Charles A. who is another Haitian, and Amir. I don't know what Amir last name, because Charles A. and that brother Amir over there in Africa, they're lovers. Even a voodoo priest said that. They're sleeping with each other. So shame on you, Marcus Lucien, sacrificing a dog on Panabab Yanun. You sacrificed a dog on the master teacher, the master of heaven and earth, and you put my picture there with it, and then you had the audacity to write me a letter when you seen I was going live, talking about, yeah, you're his wife, allegedly. What the hell you mean, allegedly? Now it's allegedly. So if it's allegedly, then if I'm not his mate, then why did you sacrifice a dog on our picture to separate us? Why? You black devil. You're a freaking devil, and you're going down. You're going down for what you did. See, you can see where he lived. It's dirty over there. He got that sheet covering it. You understand? Must have been coming back from a funeral. Look like you dressed for yours. All right? So this is Marcus Lucien. He's from Haiti, and that is what he did. And this is why the master teacher is still in prison, because of niggas like them. All right? Playing games with his life, sacrificing dogs, doing all kinds of evilness. And I'm going to get to Janet in a minute. 1 minute, y'all. Let me take a break for a minute, because that was a lot. You know, let me say something to you all. 1 minute. Let me explain something to you all. After this, I don't want to do no lives no more. You know, I think it's important that when a person does wickedness and evil, that they're exposed. You understand? The master teacher picks and chooses who he wants to. He's a king. If he chooses me to be his mate, none of you brothers and sisters in the tribe have a right to do things to separate me from him. I'm not a humanoid. My ancestors are watching, and they look on upon Orion. And they told me they understand me being upset because I trusted this brother. You understand? I didn't really trust him, but I trusted that he was in good faith. You understand? I want to read something to y'all. I want y'all to hear how the devil thinks. Hold on a second. Did I send it to this thing? Hold on a minute. I'm going to send something. 1 minute. All right. I just wanted to send something. All right. I just wanted to send something. I want y'all to check this out. Okay, listen to this. This is what this brother says to me in an email. Before, I don't know if he did this after he did the ritual with the dog, or if he did it before. Larry Dansberg from New Orleans and Harwell Hotep is from Haiti. Harwell is from Liberia. Yes, he is. He's Liberian. Now, check this out. He says, Rahul back, great sister. This is Marcus Lucien. This is what he says to me. Rahul back, great sister. I sincerely wish you well. Although we parted in a disagreeable way, I come in peace. Baba has come to me and let me and them know that I am one of us. Although I am outside the community, yeah, nigga, you not with us. And this is an answer he gave to certain beings that complained about me eating the leaves of a certain tree. He explained of beings that are like me or me like them And C, Dr. Malachi Z. York, for us to show the, he says, I'm an old timer, but not like the ones who are faithful but not true. I never stabbed Baba in the back. I like beings like you. Remove the knife they stabbed him with. Unlike the fake ones, I did not spend my time in the community watching Doc or Pops trying to figure him out. My spiritual sense is my strength. In fact, I was called a space cadet because I was there spiritually, not physically like the fake ones. Nevertheless, I have been vindicated, found redeemable, and am part of the replacements. Nevertheless, I have been vindicated. Yeah. Though I am outside. Okay, I read that part. Anyway, my throat itches, so that means don't even read that garbage no more. So this nasty, pissy, egghead nigga gonna do a ritual on me and Baba, okay, to make us, to separate us, to make me leave him, to make me leave Baba. Took my, he wanted me to be with him. And the thing is, you know, the master teacher has always taught us to make sure that if we get with a mate, to make sure that the brother is a provider. You understand? So this brother is not a provider. If you asking me for money and asking other members of the tribe for money to support you, how am I going to be your woman if you're in Haiti, I'm here in the United States, you live in a pissy shack, sleeping on crates with curtains and stuff. You don't have no food. You don't have water. You got to go downstairs to the lady to pull something up to ask her for water. Like, you're living like a derelict. So how can you, a man of your stature, want a woman that lives like this? Think about that. I'm in the United States. I'm clean. I'm good. I'm celibate. I try to strive and do the right thing for the master teacher. I try to work. I don't want to read the comments. I try to work hard for many years to help him. I don't even know you. I don't know you, bro. So you're going to sit up here and sacrifice a dog against me and the master teacher to separate us and break us up. And then when I found out, I said, oh, that's what Baba was talking about. I had to tell Baba I would apologize to him because in my mind, I'm thinking like, what did I do? I didn't understand for the life of me until I figured it out. And then on top of that, you working with Dentut Ray and Mary Elaine York, and the man was talking about what she did, the man was talking about what they did, how they put Baba's stuff in a coffin, and you stood right there and told me what they did. Brother, you are going to the worst place you could ever imagine when this is over. Because what you all don't know is where Zuin is going, where he's going to be trapped. When this is all over, you all are going to pay. Y'all are going to pay the piper, boy. And I'm going to tell you something. I would not want to be in your shoes. I would not want to be in your shoes. Okay? Hold on a second. Because every time I keep looking at his freaking picture, I'm going to smack his freaking face off. Look at him with his red. You freaking devil. You evil freaking rat. Sacrificing dogs on a master teacher. You must be out of your freaking mind. You wicked freaking demon. How dare you disrespect the master teacher, the master of heaven and earth. I wanted to get him, y'all. Now, we going to move along because I got Janet Goins to get. Now, I took some notes for this chick, okay? Right. A man has to be a provider. A man has to have You can't say you want a woman and you don't have a place to even bring a woman to. You don't have your own place. You don't have a nice place set up. You don't have a car. You don't have money. You know what? There's nothing you can do for a woman but use her for sex, use her for her money, use her for whatever it is that she has. And like the master teacher and our ancestors have taught us, when a man doesn't have a job, it is a job to take care of a man. That's like having two jobs. It's a lot of men out here that are like that. They're bums. They don't have nothing, and they have the audacity to say to women, what are you bringing to the table? Nigga, we got the table. I got my kitchen, my whole place that I fix up nice, that I take care of. I'm clean, I'm neat, I'm disciplined, and I don't belong to none of you. I'm not interested in any of you. I'm from another world. You know what my ancestors would do to me? How they would look at me if I was to lay with a monkey on this planet? They would shun me from the tribe that I belong to in my planet. I would be kicked out of my tribe. You think I'm gonna let brothers in this tribe seduce me and get me kicked out of my tribe? Look, my mind is very strong. I am not a weak woman. Okay? I'm not a weak woman. I'm not a whore. I'm not nobody's whore. I'm not nobody's layup, whatever, side piece. But I ain't none of that. I ain't second in no man's like I told the brother I ain't Bolivar Frank. I'm not second. You got a wife and a family. These men are dangerous. These men are wicked and they are evil. And so are some of these women. And y'all need to, I hope that this update will help you sisters teach your daughters what to expect from a man, because some of these men are deep. They act like they jealous of us. These women dancing in South Carolina, and here come the man out doing it, out dancing the women. You know, just like on Soul Train. Go to watch Soul Train. Watch the Soul Train line. You'll see the men spinning around, kicking, flipping, doing splits, trying to outdo the woman. Those are gay men. Come on, man, y'all brothers, y'all come from us. Y'all don't understand what we go through. You know, what we go through as women, the changes that our bodies go through, the things that we have to deal with in society, how it's not safe here on this planet because of wicked niggas like Marcus Lucien and Charles Avar over there in Africa. And all y'all people that supporting these people, y'all gonna have to deal with Baba when he come out. Because you can't say nobody told you. Now, I wrote this down because our doctrine, for those of you who don't know what's really going on, I have the slightest idea of what's happening. Our doctrine removes the confusion. So if you're confused, it's because you're not studying. If you don't know what's going on, it's because you're not studying our doctrine. You're not reading. You're not studying. You're not trying to. The answers are here. Panabab Yanun has hold on. Panabab Yanun, let me remove this person. Panabab Yanun has written these books, and he's an avatar, and different beings come through him to express to us what's happening. And Kwame Tsunami. Now, Hatet J.A., you didn't have to delete that, brother. He just said he's confused. All right, well, if you're confused, brother, if you're still listening, you need to pick up the books and start to study. So now, Wu Sabat, it cures the soul of falsehood and confusion. All right? So those are the people that are confused. It's because they're not walking with us and they don't know the truth. And if they can't say that they wasn't never taught the truth, because now with the internet, everything is world over. Everybody knows who Dr. Malachi York is. Everybody knows now. They can't say that we're crazy because Dr. Malachi York has been talking about spacecrafts for years. So they can't say he's a crazy man. You understand? Let me take this off. They can't say that we're crazy because now you see spacecrafts all over. They can't say, oh, y'all a cult. This is a lie. Now what y'all going to say? But you know, the master teacher said that they would hide him and act like he didn't exist. He said they would never invite him to the Donahue show. He said they would never invite him to those talk shows to be on a panel because they knew that they couldn't defeat him mentally. So they would pretend he didn't exist, just like they do with my channel. They try to act like I don't exist, but I guarantee you, everybody, there are so many people on this channel, I'm talking about higher ups, that are listening and watching and listening to this freaking channel. When I go live, they all be on here pretending I'm nobody, pretending, oh, they don't, oh, please, whatever. Trust me, they are listening, they are watching, and they are wondering, and they trying to figure something out, because one thing they don't want is Panabab Yanun coming up out of there, okay? And we all know that. They are listening to my channel. Higher ups, okay, are listening. CIA, FBI, people over there in the White House, those freaking informants, because a lot of them are reptilians. They're listening. So again, if Wu Sabat removes confusion. So if you're confused, you need to begin reading Dr. Malachi Z. York's books, and it will remove falsehood and the lies, okay? Because the evil ones, they set out to prevent us from rising up as a people. And how they do it is they do it by mistranslations, by mixing through the religion, the 5 pillars of religion, okay, which is the 5-pointed star inverted, which is the Baphomet sign. And my thing is, if you all know that the 5-pointed star inverted is a Baphomet sign, then why are the sisters and the brothers in the lodge are part of the OES? Y'all better watch them, people. And all you sisters that are part of that OES, and all you brothers that are part of that Blue Lodge, y'all, if you feel funny and something ain't right, you need to, that's your inner self, the real you, telling you that this is not our way. We are Wu Sabat, we are Musbat'u, we are Sabaeans. We are not OES. These are our symbols. Our symbols are not the 5-pointed star inverted. Because if you go back to our doctrine, the master teacher breaks it down. And this is what he says. This is another thing that I wanted y'all to see. This is in the books, Freaks and the Perfect Creature. I want y'all to see how that brother Marcus Lucien name is in here. All right, he's a devil. His name is in this book. Not the whole name, but an anagram of his name. This is what the master teacher said. This is Freaks and a Perfect Creature, page 60. And it says, verse 303, ghosts or spirits of the dead and those who conjure up familiar spirits such as Yadeh-Ani, a wizard, Hebrew strong number 3049, as in the 2nd book of Chronicles 15 verse 1. And the Spirit of God came up, Azariah, the son of Oded, Leviticus chapter 19 verse 31. Regard them not that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am the Lord your God. And Leviticus chapter 20 verse 6. And the soul that turneth after such as have familiar spirits and after wizards to go a whoring after them, I will even set my face against that soul and will cut him off from among the people. And Zechariah chapter 4 verse 1. And the angel that talked with me came again and waked me as a man that had wakened out of his sleep. Isaiah chapter 29 verse 4. And thou shalt be brought down and shalt speak out the ground, and thy speech shall be low out of the dust, and thy voice shall be as one that hath a familiar spirit out of the ground, and thy speech shall whisper out of the dust. Spectre, family, familiar spirits. So when these people are making sacrifices and sacrificing dogs, cutting chickens, cutting goats like Janet Goins did, you understand? They are sacrificing to their gods who are devils. And that is what they do. They sacrifice blood unto devils. Okay? Hold on. There was another part in here that I folded. I thought I folded another part. And it said Lucien, Lucifer, something like that. So these people, they do all kinds of their evilness with the voodoo and witchcraft, and they sacrifice animals to offer flesh and blood to the devil, like it says in Freaks and a Perfect Creature. Mukma, it says Mukmaku Wupatamim Mukye. Mukmak Munmaku Wupatamim Mukye. Freaks and the Perfect Creature. On page 65, it says, so they offered Bashar flesh and demand blood to the devil, Satan, as God. Also in Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 17, they, the Israelites, Hebrews, sacrificed, cutting up living creatures and burnt them unto devils. Okay? This became El Shaddai. Hebrew strong number 410, El, and Hebrew strong number 7706, Shaddy, mighty demon, or devil almighty. Why does God need to be almighty against who or what if he is all powerful? Think, break their spell. They worship the devil, Satan, Shaitan as their God. In Allah, Jah, El Shaddai, in Arabic, Ashadi, the same root. And then Baba has here the inverted, he has the satanic one here, right? And then there's another one with a picture of an inverted. And so the thing is, y'all are OES sisters. Y'all got that symbol, that satanic symbol that represents OES, because Dale Elaine Brown and Sakina and all of them that are OES, Dana Miller and all of them, they worship the devil. This is what Baba says, that this is their symbol. The pointed, Baba said, 5-pointed star associated with Satan. Y'all all know this. And what do? They sacrifice unto devil. They are called children of fire. Now, we're going to get to Janet Goins in a minute. Now, so, like Baba said, the evil ones, they set out to prevent the success of Sabaeans worldwide. This is what they do. So, in Leviticus chapter 13, verse 10, it says that if they live by the sword, they will die by the sword. So if this is how they live, this is how they will die. You understand? And the Leviathan is the Lawi Tenenu. When we say in our chants, Lawi Tenenu, to be protected, Lawi Tenenu is a spirit sex force. It's a wicked, evil sex force spirit, right? And that's able to control people and their natures by sex and by spirit generated from blood and the waters of the earth. Now, remember they said generated from the blood and the waters of the earth. So most of the witches that you see, they come from the water. They use their spirits from the water. These are Leviathan, sex force, wicked, evil children of fire that are among us, claiming that they walk with us, but they don't. Okay? They're called Mukshaf Tatu. They change the meanings of our teachings. There are things in books that have been written that they won't print them because it talks about them. It exposes who they are. There are things that, stuff that the master teacher had told them to put out, and they put it out, and then they take it back and tell them that they put it out. He knows this. What else? They are catal order. They are catal order killers. Okay, they are catal order killers. And the thing is this: you could say, "Oh, I'm not a killer. I've never killed anybody." But if you sacrifice the animal, you killed it to feed those wicked spirits, to send those familiar spirits out to do your work, and you fed them blood and you made sacrifices to them, just like the master teacher said that they're doing now with the wars. He said those are not wars. They're feeding those gods, those extraterrestrials, those dead spirits. They're shedding blood and causing mischief. Like they said in the beginning, when we asked them, will they shed blood and cause mischief on the planet? And when the angels asked, are you going to create those that shed blood and cause mischief on the planet? And at first they said, we know what you do not know. But the master teacher addressed it and said, yes, we are. You understand? And if you want to understand why was the Mukasu, Caucasoid race, created, read I Was Here, which was there, part 1 and part 2. And that will help explain it all. All right? So now, we're going to get to this wall and get to Janet Goins, because she's a devil. Yeah, this is where she's at, on the wall of shame. Janet Denise Overton, the lascivious scallywag. And that's what she is. She's a whore. She's a scallywag. That's the best word to explain a woman like this. But why would a woman that has, I think she got like 9 kids, she got like 9 children, and all these different baby daddies, and she finally lucked up with this one brother, and that's not her mate, that's somebody else. But look, she all booed up with this brother. Why you got your armor? Yo, these women do not walk with us. Look at how she's dressed. We wear Butler Nawabi. It's called Salwar Kameez. That is our dress code. Now, let me tell you a little story about the Scallywag, Janet Denise Overton. Let me explain something to you. She looks human, but she's not. She's an extraterrestrial. She's an ET. Jan is the vice master of the jinn, is a devil, ET. She's a cat, she's a rat, and she's a dog. Okay, that is who she is in the spirit. And on December the 25th, she sacrificed a goat to get more powers. She sacrificed the goat to the blood gods, to those spirits, so that she can get more powers to attack me. Okay, she's very, very, very jealous of my relationship with Baba. She's another one of the many sisters that are doing things, sacrificing animals and doing wicked stuff to hurt me. Okay? You see her hair, that's not her hair. Those extensions she got. And she got on the color yellow, the same color that Fatima, Dale Elaine Brown's daughter, Mary Elaine York had on when they did that sacrifice to Sam Hain. That is one of his colors. That was when she was called the feather peahen, or whatever she was supposed to be. And she kept telling sisters, yeah, you're going to be one of my feathers, and you're going to be one of my feathers. And she got mental issues. She really kind of crazy. But she's the type of woman that, every time somebody gets a title or they become, Baba writes them and they have a title in the tribe, she kisses their butt. I'm talking about suck up. You need anything? She run it. She is a behind kisser, a groupie of all groupies. That is what she is. And she's not human. Now, the master teacher said, the reason why I have Zanitra's picture up here, and if you look close, at this magazine right here, that's President Sirleaf Johnson, right? And Zanitra has some documents in her hand. She ain't here today. And these two, Janet Goins and Zanitra Cross, had moved to Colorado. And so Baba said, there's these two beings that everywhere I go, they follow me. And they pretend that they're working with me to help me, but really, they're there to mess things up. The whole time she was in Colorado, they did nothing but cause havoc and problems at that freaking prison. And this idiot right here, this devil right here, Alexander Glenn, this black devil, was working with them. Okay? Working with them. So what's going on? What's going on with Ponda Babiano? They got this lawyer named Attorney Lita Holden. She's dead too. And Baba told her she was going to die in front of me. Told her on the phone that she was going to die. You know, he didn't say it like that. But in so many words, he told her that she wasn't going to be here long. So Janet Goins is one of those beings that came here that follows Yanun. Yanun said they follow him everywhere he goes. They follow him and they cause problems. And when Baba was in Florence, while Baba was in Florence, Colorado, she moved out there and Zanitra moved out there. And they were supposed to be working to help Baba. They was writing all kinds of letters, getting in contact with government officials, writing this, saying they doing this and they doing that, but really they was messing stuff up. And one day Baba got so pissed off, he told Janet, and at those of you who was there, y'all know I'm not lying. He said, if she don't stop what she's doing, you tell Janet I said I can make it rain in her house and her house alone. And Baba was getting pissed off with her because she kept writing him these love letters. That's why I said the lascivious. The lascivious. That's why I said the lascivious scallywag, because she's a freaking scallywag. You got a husband and you're writing Baba love letters and all this, talking about honey, and don't worry, honey, and don't lie, because I know, okay? I don't got to get into how I know. I know. And Baba would always say to her, when we spoke to Baba on this day, the first thing Baba said to her was, how is your husband, Janet? Okay? To let her know that, look, you're a married woman. You're disrespecting your husband. And by the way, the people in Kenya said that your husband got another woman and she messing around with another man. Ain't that something? Because her husband does some type of work overseas. You understand? So he's never home that much. And he makes a lot of money and he takes care of her. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something that's so weird. With all the money that she got, she always looks so dingy and dirty. Her car, all the sisters talk about how she keeps her house. She always had dogs in her house. So oh, not no more. And then when Baba gave her this title, oh, she thought she was all of that. They was talking about me, saying, oh, yeah, Papa Jack, we're going to stop all the slandering. You know, people need to get online and we need to know what's going on. So I got online and said, okay, Rahul back. Yeah, this is Papa Jack. What's going on? And then Sanab was like, oh, no, we wasn't talking about you. We didn't say your name. I was like, yeah, well, somebody said that y'all said I was lying about the ceremony that y'all did when y'all was sacrificing animals and y'all dug a pit and Fatima York was trying to conjure up the demon, Sam Hain. And then what happened? What happened? Janet Goins gets on and say, yeah, you nickel and diamond. First of all, Janet Goins, and she said, yeah, you on here nickel and diamond. First of all, I didn't take my husband from his original woman, okay? Because the girl that was with her husband, she befriended her and then took the man from her. So ain't no telling what kind of witchcraft she did, because she's a witch. What kind of witchcraft she did to sacrifice to get that man that she got now with all that money. You understand? Because she's still living like a bum. Regardless of what she got, she's still living like a bum, and she looks like a bum. And when women sleep around with men like that, they got this dingy look about them. They just look dingy. They don't look fresh and good and happy. She's not a attractive looking woman to me. And it's like what is this you got on, sis? What you doing? This is not how we dress. You will find the tightest thing you can find to show somebody that you working with a little something and you parading around our tribe like you some freaking queen, and you're not. You're a whore. You're a scallywag. You're the lascivious scallywag, Janet Denise Overton, the extraterrestrial that came here to mess up the master teacher's freedom, to mess up his little mission, what he has to do. And you're overtly sexual. You're disrespectful. And you're overtly sexual. That's your name. Janet Denise Overton, the lascivious scallywag. You're a bum. Okay? And the thing is this. You sacrificing goats and you sacrifice goats before, and I don't even know you. Okay? I know of you, but I don't know you like that, Janet. You understand? And you know, my thing is, don't you have, how many kids you got, Janet? How many children do you have? And you sitting up here sacrificing goats on me? I've done absolutely nothing to you. But guess what? Karma got a sister named Dharma. And today is your day to get on this wall. Where's my freaking fly swatter? Today's your day to get on this wall because you sacrificing goats. You messing with Barbara's freedom. You too, Alexander Glenn. He's working with her. He's working with her. You understand? They working together, and this is evil. Look at her. Tell me that ain't no witch. She got a daughter. This is Tammy Janelle Houston. She got a daughter that got a missing arm. Why is your daughter's arm missing? Because y'all doing witchcraft. Y'all messing around with people. She got a sister that's dead. Her mother died. Her other sister died. And they still doing wickedness. You see, it's in their nature. Her husband is a scandal artist. That's what he is. He's scandalous and he's freaking evil too. You see, they're disgusting, man. They're disgusting. And he got a business. Like I said, he works with Janet. They're Luciferians. Listen, y'all. He live in Macon. She live in Macon. And she was living in Macon. They all know each other. And that's why they up on the wall together, because they always working together. And she's gone. Baba took her, the ancestors took her out of here. Lita Holden died, and she hurried up and got her behind up out of Colorado and moved to Florida because that's where I was. And she said, yeah, when we was here, she said, yeah, when you get to Florida, take my number and see if you can find a place and help me find a place. I was like, and Baba said, you better stay away from her. And I said, huh? Because I thought in my mind, like, I said, yeah, I know something ain't right about her, but now I know why. She's devious, man. These are the women that you see in a book called The Women That Changed the Course of History. These are these type of scandalous women that try to find somebody with a position, a title, money, and they play you close. And next thing you know, you ain't in the picture no more, and they sitting in your spot. That's what type of person she is. And the thing is this is what y'all got to ask. Right? Y'all never heard of her for a while. And then Baba made her the feather whatever. So she came up with all these feathers that she bought, right? Was at this parade, paraded around like she all of that, and was at on the steps of City Hall for what, y'all? What was she doing on the steps of City Hall? And then telling somebody I should be over there with her. For what? What are you doing? What are you on the steps of City Hall? That's how you could tell she got mental issues, because only a crazy person would do something stupid like that. You had no appointment. You should have got a town hall meeting together and then gathered the family there to work to help Baba with people that could have helped. You understand? I'm not no idiot, man. And every time Baba gets somebody a position, I don't go running to see who they are and being a part of them unless he asks me to. Okay? Like he did with some of y'all. He would say, get with this one, get with that one. But he ain't never told me to work with you. And matter of fact, he wrote me a letter about you and said, yeah, when he told you to get stuff together with the church, you start with the Holy Tabernacles, you started creating a whole church and had everybody wearing white when we was wearing black in Athens. Do you remember that? You know, and then she would write somebody, yeah, girl, I got a letter, honey, 7 pages. And they would make a big thing about Baba's writing privileges and who he wrote. And if they would ask me, and Baba told me, don't let them know I write you. He said, because this is why I'm in here now, over women. You understand? And I said, okay, don't worry, I won't say nothing. And I never said a word until this chick started coming to my house, and then she would sneak and read my stuff. She's a thief. She used to steal my things, take my earrings be missing, and look, now she gone. And they using her. They call her Saint Zenitra, because they're using her. They conjure her up. She came to me in a dream on Halloween, and I told Baba about it. And Baba said, in a dream, did you give her, show her your notes? I said, no. He said, okay, you good. They conjured her up. They conjured her up, and she didn't look good either. She didn't look good at all. Wherever she's at, she's not in a good place. Okay? These people are messing with Baba's lives, y'all. She's a freaking whore. She got a bunch of freaking kids. She got a man that she stole from another woman. He's messing with somebody. She's messing around with somebody. She's not a happy woman. She's miserable. And she's trying to mess up my life, conjuring up demons, sacrificing goats, and doing a bunch of evil stuff. And now, like I said, Karma got a sister named Dharma. I hope you ready for the drama that's getting ready to come your way, sis. I hope y'all niggas is ready. I hope y'all freaking ready, because it's coming. All right? And when I tell you, when it rains, it's gonna pour. All right? When it rains, it's gonna pour, because I've done absolutely nothing to you. I've done nothing to you. I don't even know you. I never did anything to you. You don't have the right to sacrifice unto devils. But guess what? That's what y'all are. Y'all are witches. Y'all are warlocks. Y'all are black devils. Y'all are evil people. And this is what you do. This nigga got his business across the street from a graveyard. Now that should tell you who he is. Why is your business across the street from a graveyard? What kind of, destiny? What kind of journey is that, bro? This is the brother. He calls himself Mad Ray. He goes by the name of Alexander Glenn. And he used to have a website up called Chat with the Gods. And what the website did was, it was a lot of people on there. And at one point, when I started working for Baba's Freedom, he said, yeah, I could get the people to help you, to get you, and then he would call me and say, so what's going on? How did that meeting go? You understand? They help, but it's a hidden agenda. It's never for the right cause. You understand? They're devils, man. And this is his evil wife. You know what she did? I told y'all this before, but I just want to mention it again. And she's crippled. She can't walk. He got another woman that he's with that she crippled and can't walk either. Both of them have walkers. So isn't that, Bob always said there's no such thing as a coincidence. So the thing is, how did this dude, why both of your women can't walk? Like what's going on? Don't y'all find that peculiar? So the thing is this, right? I went to braid her hair this day, and it's micro braids and the ends is twisted because she didn't like the way that I did it. So she wanted, and I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just ready to go. Okay. And I was kind to them. You understand? But she went in my bag and took a ornament that didn't belong to me. Right? First she said, there go your stuff right there. And I put it, and then when I turned my back, she took it again. So that to make me think that I lost it. And when I got home, I was looking for it, and I knew she took it. And I knew when she took it. And I said, okay, she could go ahead, because the thing that she got, it doesn't belong to me. Somebody went to Trinidad and made it for me, so I didn't even get a chance to wear it. Okay, as soon as I got to Georgia, I got it from the person that went to Trinidad. I was trying to get my passkey seal made, but the man couldn't do it. So in silver, and he made something else, and she took it. She took it out my bag, y'all. You understand? Trying to do something against me. See, this is the thing, and this is what I need you all to understand. First of all, I would like to apologize to my family for the foul language. But you all need to understand the type of drama. This dude, this girl taking stuff from me, this dude working with her, sacrificing goats. You understand what I'm saying? And she did something else to try to make me go crazy. This girl here was doing stuff against me. This dude here sacrificing dogs. Come on, y'all. How am I supposed to feel? This freaking nasty freaking scallywag, Janet, Denise Overton. Look what I got for her, y'all. This is I got for her. She needs some spray and wash, because she's a dirty freaking, she's dirty. She's filthy. They some nasty freaking niggas. This what they need. Okay? This what these niggas need. They filthy. Filthy, nasty, dirty, scallywag. That's what you are. Fighting against me. And the thing is this, y'all. Answer this question. Let me go back and get me something to drink. Listen to this, family. Let me ask y'all a question. Listen to this. Right? 1 minute. Listen to this, right? When she got the title, all of a sudden she was doing this work for Baba, right? When she got the title. All of a sudden she was free Baba, but where were you before you got the title? You understand what I'm saying? Y'all see how these people move? Then, now she don't have the title. You don't hear nothing about Baba's freedom. Oh, by the way, I'm glad I remembered this. I need 20 people to give me $250. I'm going to pay this freaking man and these people that help me open up Baba's writing privileges. I don't want them to stop bothering me, for real, because I'm getting annoyed. I don't like feeling like I'm in debt to anybody. So I don't know if you all would like to help me. I would appreciate it if you did. 220 people to donate $250. That's not a lot. Please, please, family, help me, okay? Because I read an email that I didn't go on my email. I read an email and saw that these people want some money. So I'm tired of this, man. Baba got to get out of there. I'm tired of this. I can't deal with this anymore. You understand? I did everything under the sun. I worked so hard. And I know I keep saying this, but y'all just don't know the stuff that I've been through with these evil, wicked, freaking people. And then Baba says everywhere we go, they keep coming around. They keep trying to stay in contact. They keep going online, listening to us, and they don't even walk with us. Why? Like the brother Marcus Lucien. I'm here, I'm from Haiti, and I'm like, yo, you don't even walk with us, man, and you got a filthy mouth. You talk to women like they ain't about nothing, and that's why you're alone. He don't never had nobody in his life. He's always by himself. You know, and this Scallywag, Denise, Denise Overton, her freaking entourage, sacrificing animals, you know, doing all this negativity. And like I said, when you had the title, it was all gravy. You was doing so much for the master teacher when you had the title. When the title got snatched from under your foot, all of a sudden, you wasn't doing the work no more. You know, I'm done, family. This is it for me. No more updates. No more walls, putting people on the wall. I'm tired of this. I gave y'all everything. And sometimes I tell y'all too much. I'm ready for Pops to come out of there. All right? And like I said, I need help paying them freaking lawyers, man. I need help. And if somebody receive a letter from Baba, just email me at ashantizulu@gmail.com and you could just say thank you. And if Baba tells me to let my words be known, I will definitely do that. That's the only time I'm going to go live. Or if something comes across my mind that I feel is important for you all to know, then I will say something. But yeah, y'all, I'm getting tired of this. I'm tired of these people attacking me, you know, burning candles, you know, sacrificing goats. They said she sacrificed the goat on December the 25th, Janet Goins, because that's one of their holidays. You see, they're children of fire. They're not us. Our Sabian women wear our garbs. We wear our petard. We wear our mishdal. You understand? We represent our tribe. We don't walk around with just trying to find any old thing to put on and saying, oh, okay, I'm Nawapian. No, you're not, man. These are things that we are tested, tried, and proven. And if you are a true follower of the master teacher, you should not be broke. And I'm not saying that I am, okay? But I'm saying I'm not selling no jewelry of mine. I'm not selling nothing of mine. I'm not putting taking my money and using it. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not selling my things, my personal things. No, I'm not doing that no more. It's enough of y'all on here that could get involved and work with me and help me. That's why Bob is still. We gotta work together, y'all. You understand? Work together as a family. Dang. Y'all act like I'm, I don't, my thing is this. It's almost over. Tomorrow is the inauguration. Today is Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. And by the way, I'm the one that brought that up with Martin Luther King. And Charles A. Raw, a.k.a. Dentuck Ray and Amir, stole my idea, and Fatima and them stole my ideas like they do in the music industry. Let me hear that beat again. They stole my stuff and ran to Washington with it to make y'all think they these big, pops is coming out. Yeah, we doing this. It's all lies, all games, running game on y'all for years. And now y'all got the real person who's doing the work. And somebody said that Uma York was talking about me. Let me tell you what Uma York told me. And let me tell you why I put Uma York on my wall. Because, excuse me, my hair getting caught up in these beads. Uma York came to me and wanted to talk to her father. And I let her, she talked to me on a three-way. She heard the lady in Washington get her information. I said, I'm going to call her a three-way, let her see that this is real. Well, first of all, she said, they told me when I went to Haiti, me and my brother, that you're the only one that's doing work for my father. Everybody else is full of it. Now, when she said that to me, I was upset. I cried. You understand? And because I thought at least somebody was doing something. And that just made me so upset, man. I said, what? I thought at least somebody was doing something. Even if they was faking it, at least they tried. She said they wasn't doing nothing. They told them that I'm the only one that's working to free Baba. In fact, the people from Kenya that I spoke to just recently told me the same thing. He said, yes, Tabu Jet, they said that you're still working for Dr. York. I recorded her. She don't know I recorded her, but I got it recorded. She said, they said you are still working for Dr. York. That's what she said. Hold on, let me make sure.
Just text you and say to you, oh, Tabu Jet, there's this and this problem. Why? Okay. Yeah, there was no problem whatsoever. I learned.
Hold on.
With him, because I was talking to him, he's a young man. One thing I like about him, he listens to me. When I direct, or when I not direct him, when I see what I see.
I just want y'all to hear her voice. That's the lady in Kenya. And she said, they said you're still working for him. And she was happy, and said that I'm proud of you. You understand? But it upset me when Baba's daughter told me that they said I was the only one working, because I was under the impression, because of what Sakina was doing, because of what Victoria was doing, because of what Charles Tucker was doing, because of what Sanab and them was doing, because of them all going to Africa, I thought something was moving, because I know Baba's a highly intelligent man. So I'm thinking something must be moving. I knew it. I had a feeling that they was full of it, but I was like, it'll all come out in the end, because you can't. One thing I know for a fact is that you don't win when you play dirty. You don't win when you play dirty. You understand? And I'm tired of asking the same people that help me. It's not right. So those of you that listen, 20 people, send me $250 so I can pay this freaking attorney. All right? He got Baba's, they got Baba's writing privilege open. Y'all can write to him. And I'm going to warn you that how the prison is. They hold your mail for a whole week. They give Baba his mail. They play games. This is a supermax prison, and some of them are reptilians. Okay? So, if some of y'all can help me, you understand? And when you do receive a letter, if you could let me know, and email me at ashantizulu@gmail.com. I got to turn the heat on in here. It's getting cold. So, thank you, family, for tuning in. I'm about to shut this off. I think I covered everything about Janet Goins. I told y'all she's an extraterrestrial. She's not human. And she came here like Zanitra to distract Panabab Yanun. Yanun said everywhere he goes, they follow him. And they tried to flip that story and say it was me. Another thing I wanted to tell y'all is that when Zanitra passed away, they said, oh, you said Jacob? Yeah, another time, bro. I'm tired, bro. Listen, Every time I talk about these people, I have to relive events and open up a vortex and look at the wickedness that people done to me, okay? I'm tired. I'm tired. I want to get my life together. I want to focus on me. You understand? It's always about Baba, the tribe, this and that. What about me? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the universal law of self-preservation, man. I got to do things for myself. You understand? I got a piano over here that I don't play. You understand? I'm learning the keys. I'm not playing. There's books that Baba wrote that I haven't even read yet. You understand? There's things that I want to do to keep myself grounded. I want to contact my ancestors and talk to them and communicate with my family, who I know I can't see, but they're here with me. Every time I walk, I see those lights. Not lights, they look like an aqua green color, like a ball. And Baba said those are extraterrestrials. I asked him what it was. He said there's so many of them that if you seen them, they would get in your way. I want to develop myself so I could be able to see these beings that are with me and communicate with the master teacher, that I don't always have to write a letter. I want to, I want to develop myself. I want to be the best that I can be in Wu Sabat. I want to perfect my being. I cannot do that if I'm constantly on the line entertaining you all with these devils. You understand? Don't get me wrong. They needed to be exposed. But at some point, y'all, I got to take a break from this. Yeah, so, you said God is the head and a man is the head of a household. Yeah, well, some men don't have a house to be the head of anything. That's the problem. I'm over here dealing with black devils and wicked people that claim they. Oh yeah, Zenitra was when she passed away. Before she passed away, the sisters, they saw something inside of her and they tried to do an exorcism to get it out. It was actually the real being that was inside of her, and she wasn't from here. And the day that she passed away, she was inside the sister named Marcia's house in New Jersey. And when the sisters went to her house, a few sisters said they saw a big round shaped cloud fluffed up over the house. And they said, what is that? And then when they left, it was gone, like as if it just moved. And clouds don't move like that because clouds leave vapors behind. They don't just pick up and disappear. You understand? So she was not from here. And Baba told her that she could have made it. She could have made it and been on our side. But what happened was Zenitra's deeds kept falling in the middle, in the center. You see? You can't, this is how it works in Wu Sabat. You either in or you out. You can't play the middleman because it's very dangerous playing the middleman like this nigga Marcus Lucien did. It doesn't work that way, y'all. You have to be all with us and all the way in, or stay out of it and mind your business. Don't come around messing with people, trying to take them off the path, sacrificing animals and trying to hurt people for what? Because the same devil that you worship, guess what? He doesn't even care about you. You're just being used. Let me see. I want to read this out because I took some notes. Oh, this is what I wanted to tell y'all before I left. Check this out. In Leviticus, right, chapter 17, verse 7, this is what it says. It talks about sacrificing to their devils, right? Now check this out. Hold on. Here we go. I already had it here. It says, and they shall no more offer their sacrifices unto devils, after whom they have gone a whoring. This shall be a statute for whoever unto them throughout their generations. Right? This is Leviticus chapter 17, verse 7. Now, the building that they live in on Bushwick Avenue, because remember, they're against the master teacher. They're children of fire. And by the way, Nababtet is not Baba's wife. Okay? When she keep telling y'all she Baba's wife, she's not. And she never was. She was his concubine. Okay? Kings and rulers and men like that, they have women that fall in categories. They have their servants, or what they call slaves. They have their concubines, their handmaidens, and they have their wife. Nababtet was not a wife, okay? Let's get that straight. Now, if you look at the building that they're in, because it ain't like it was when Baba was there, it's reversed now. And when the math teacher leave, he said he leaving all that behind. We moving on. You reverse it, 7:17. Reverse. Leviticus chapter 17, verse 7. Reverse is 7:17. You see? And it says, and they shall no more offer their sacrifices unto devils. So that's letting you know right there. You know, their names are anagrams. Jan E.T. Sinitra Katie Cross. She was an E.T. She was not a humanoid. And Baba said he saw her name on the list in 144,000, but she didn't stay faithful and true. She didn't stay loyal to the mission. She kept working with evil people. They're coming back and being good. They're working with evil people. They're coming back and doing good. And they kept telling her, look, you can make it if you want to. It's up to you. We'll bring you in on us with one of us, but you got to make the decision. Just like Baba said about Zuin. Baba said he had a choice. Baba said he should have known not to go against the laws of Orion. But he did. He broke the laws. Now he paying a piper. And all of you that worship this devil, all of you that love this devil, all of you that are working with people, making sacrifices against the master teacher, making sacrifices against me, trying to segregate me from the master, separate me from him, and say I'm allegedly this and I'm that, you will have your day. I gotta go, family. This is it. Hold on, let me make sure I don't got anything else that I wrote. No, I did everything. Yup, I covered everything, family. So now y'all know who Jan E.T. is. Jan is a jinn. Jan is the vice. Is higher than a jinn. E.T. She not human. And she crazy. And she got a lot of kids and she keeps a nasty house. And that's why I sprayed that spray wash on her. She need to clean and worry about her household. Get her children out the hands of the devil. Get them with their, get in our culture. Take that off. Repent. And ask the Most High for forgiveness for all the wickedness that you did. Because there's no way in the world that the math teacher's going to come home and be around a woman like you. You're a married woman. Okay? Unhappy and you married. You understand? And your friends are devils. And all of y'all a bunch of freaking devils. Period. I don't even know none of y'all. I don't know any of these people. You understand? But because of what I'm doing for the master, this is the thanks I get, y'all. You understand? But it's okay because I'm not a weak woman. And as you can see, hair growing longer. Face look good. All right? And I'm going to get even better. I'm losing weight. I feel good. Y'all trying to do all this crazy stuff for what? Look, you know, it's like robbing somebody and then coming to their house and being upset with them that they got robbed. Say, oh, that's messed up. You got robbed. What I'm saying, man, can I get somebody after you done robbed the person? Like I said, it's the mind, the mentality of our people is messed up, family. The mentality of our race is gone. And the master teacher said only a few gonna make it. We in those times right now, only a few gonna make it. If y'all can help me, I would appreciate it. If y'all don't want to help me, fine. You know what I'm saying? I'll just tell the attorney, you just gonna have to wait, bro. Because I asked so many times, I got help, and now I need more help. And it ain't happening, y'all. I gotta pay them attorneys, and you know, and the thing is, if I ain't got it, I ain't got it, right? I'm asking y'all, because I'm not selling nothing of mine, and I'm not taking my money, you understand, that I got put up for my personal things to do it. It's not right. And if Baba was here, he wouldn't have it either. You understand? That's y'all are men, in this tribe. Y'all are watching me. Y'all acting like punks. I'm the one doing all the work. I'm the one in the line of fire. And the least y'all could do is help. Y'all acting like it's all about money and I'm not help. It's not about money with me. It never was. I told y'all Bob's writing privileges is open. Write him if you think I'm lying. Write him. You know, this thing is don't happen overnight. I gotta pay people to do this. I gotta do this. You know, it's stuff that gotta be done, man. You understand? And like I said, I'm done with my work. I'm just waiting for something to take place. You understand? And it's going to happen. And Baba said it ain't going to happen when I think it's going to happen. So stop telling y'all he'll be out in February or whatever I said. He said, I don't know. He said, you don't know that day. Stop setting yourself up and telling him his sister. He says, thank everybody, which I did. You understand? Tell them, you know, that I appreciate all their hard work and trust in me, and be patient and wait. And you'll see. You'll see the miracles happen right before you. Y'all think he's not Melchizedek? We'll see. Y'all think he's not the Savior of this day and time? We will see. Y'all think he's going to stay in there? We will see. Y'all don't think that those crabs over his head are real? We will see. Y'all don't think that the 140,000 is real? We going to see. You don't think the fireballs is going to fall out the sky? We shall see. Y'all don't think these niggas is black devils? We shall see. We will see. Because guess what? One thing about Sawab, Kawun Sawab. And y'all know that is a fact. And like I said, if you're confused, it's because you are not studying the doctrine. That's why you are not reading. You don't, because if you read the doctrine, you will feel the spirit of the master talk to your soul. And you will know what's real from what's falsehood. And with that, I'm going to end it. Tawakum Musyara'u. I appreciate everybody for tuning in and listening. And thank you for all your kind comments and things like that. I don't know if I'm going to keep the comments on. I could turn them off. I'm going to keep the comments on. I'm about to watch the inauguration tomorrow. I'm about to drink me some tea. Okay? It's amazing the times that we're living in. The math teacher said that we're going to see the devil get removed off the earth. Baba said that. Wadu Wu Ashuk Musyar. Thank you. Wadu. Rahubat Farhan Nagar.